Hello there, my friends. My name is Chris. I am the Man Collects. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Man Hut as we kick off another, still going to call it Wildcard Wednesday. I can't think of a better name for it, so we're just going to stick with that. But we've got a toy hunt. We got some online stuff that came in, plus a small haul from this toy hunt. Then we'll come back here for just a little bit of toy news, not a whole lot this week. And then we'll discuss fight number 2 and set up fight number 3 for the Man Hut World Championship Tournament. But right now, let's go hunt. All right, we are in the Marion Walmart and headed down towards the collector's section. Should have ample time for the graphic to clear. Ooh, they got cool NECA creature. And oh, this is one of my favorite ones that's out right now, guys. Go with that, the Nosferatu vampire. Pops, Harley Quinn, Namor. There's Rush. Exit stage left. That's kind of cool. That Leo and Mikey statue thing at the bottom. I've looked at that several times. Alright, let's get back to the toys. It's the voiceover and I'm going with you. Here we go. Optimus Primal in here and Snarl. Haven't seen these all that much in Walmart stores. Kind of cool to see them there. The music was really blaring back here, guys. That's why you're getting the me in the bottom corner and the voiceover here. But let's see what all we got here. Some Transformers again. I don't know what's new and what's not. The Transformers, I just try to look at them just to appease the Transformers guys. That one looked kind of cool, I thought. But again, don't know if it's new or not. Still, another store. Tons of Godzilla and Kong stuff. Despicable Me. Mutant Mayhem, Pizza Fire Vans. Kind of the same old stuff we've been seeing. Donnie, Leo, Fuggler. Still no Raph. Where's Raph and Mikey? I spotted the X-Men 97 Wave 2 there, as you saw, but I want to flip through the Turtles first, see what they had. Baxter Stockman, some storage shells still back there. Wondering one of these days, am I going to regret not getting the storage shells? But here we go. It's probably the best thing they had in here Marvel Legends-wise. Well, it was the best thing they had Marvel Legends-wise. You had Magneto, you had the Goblin Queen. Now, all these cards are kind of dorked up. Magneto's was bent, Goblin Queen's was bent there on the corner, her and Baby Carlos. And then you've got the Executioner, who was also bent. Executioner's a beefy figure to be kind of like a thinner bubble than the rest of them. He must come with some heft in his accessories, but we're being responsible here. We're looking at the card damage, for one. And we're hanging him back on the pegs. There's our Iron Spider, Mark 85s. Look at this. Havoc. They still had a bunch of figures there from the Colossus build, or the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave. There's Crossfire and some other semi-recent. There's the Infinity Sagas. I think they had Thor, Banner, Mark II. And Captain America in those. Same old stuff we see through here. What else we got? Getting down here. I didn't see any superpowers. I do still have the vehicles, though. The Invisible Jet and the Batmobile. I still have a few multiverse as well. There's your 5 POA Star Wars. We're taking a look at our Micro Galaxies. See what they got. Not a whole lot. Few vintage collection, not much. Some older Black Series. That was probably the newest thing they had right there. I think they had the Mando. Yeah, right here where I knock everything off. It's like a domino effect. I'm right now surveying the damage of everything that's hit me in the foot. And then I realized that the hanger on that one's messed up. So, yep, we just lay him over to the side. And we're kind of cleaning our mess up here. There's a droid. Mando. We knocked those little Supermen off. And we're picking those up. Because once again, being responsible. And probably should have edited this part out. And here we go. I saw a Fighting the Frozen figure. Was hoping that was a Platinum Batgirl. It was Mr. Freeze. Still a cool find. Now those Page Punchers, those are the same one. They've had these same Page Punchers there, the Captain Cold and stuff, since the first time I ever hunted this Walmart well over a year ago. I didn't scan them. They could have been clearance. I don't really know. The Death Watch Mandalorian, I like the colors of that blue on him. The rest of them were the regular Mandos. I think they might have had some Vaders in there. Yeah, there's some Vader. Bunch of Vaders. I like that Darth Vader. There's some sabers, and then we get down to our wrestling. All kinds of ultimates, guys. I don't know if I get into those yet or not. There's some good ultimates in that stack. Some older stuff there, older Walmart exclusives. They had some of the new wave of the AEWs, but they didn't have hardly any good ones. I got people walking behind me right now in this aisles while I've got you smushed up against the shelf. Somebody was calling Nick and Matt Jackson's figures there lampshades. That's kind of accurate what's on their heads. Red Pants Hogan, you'll see they had like 4 of these, and I got excited seeing them. They were all red pants, though, but Doink, man, Doink looks awesome. I got to get him at some point. No Andre, though, but did have Red Pants Hogan and Doink. And here we get into our ultimate Charlotte Flair. That was cool to find. I think, is that a re-release, guys? I'm pretty sure that one and the Hollywood Hogan is a re-release. I thought. I may be wrong on that. That one I kind of want as well. But $33 a piece, I can't get into collecting, WWE Ultimates, everything else that I buy. The Lashley figure I think looks good too. The Hollywood Hogan, I don't see anything hidden behind Austin's monster truck back there. Then I realize I'm killing time. I'm recording. Y'all don't want to see that. So let's look around here. We're going to check up top, as responsible toy hunters always do in a Walmart. There was David Duchovny Shazam and Catwoman from the Batman movie. I'm sure those were probably clearance, but I didn't scan them either. That speaker is what I'm pointing at. The music is blaringly loud in this store. That's one of the worst stores I go to as far as insanely loud music. It's annoying when you're not trying to record. Streets of Rage, Alter Beast, right there, thumbs up. I knew I was going to do a voiceover. I love that Samus figure. Really big fan of that little video game line. The Mario figures there included. You'll see in this video, Ollie's, check your Ollie's, and Ross is still getting those figures as well, and they're cheaper than retail, of course, buying them there. And diecast. I had to cut some stuff out there, guys. Honestly, I moved around a little bit, and I forgot I was still recording, so I just cut out the crap of me standing there looking around until I got to the diecast. But they've had the Crow Thunderbird. We didn't find it here. They had the Terminator cop car and the Crow cop car, all those True Romance, and then John Wick Cuda. And here we're just kind of scanning what they got in the other diecast. I like that pink vet. I was digging back in here. They had a pretty good amount of the Jada Pink slips. I was trying to see if they might have had the pink Ecto-1 or maybe another Batmobile, but I didn't see one there. And we're cleaning our mess up. Once again, responsible toy hunting. Now, this wave right here, they had the entire wave of these Fast and the Furious cars. I didn't get them all out to look at them, but they had 1 through 5, all 5 of them here. I try to show them the best I can as I'm flipping through them, but they did have finding an entire wave is pretty cool. But this Walmart is winding down. Now we're going to go to Ollie's in Marion, Virginia. And I did have sound on this one, but since I had to do a voiceover in the store, we're just going to voice over all of it. Here we go. This Ollie's was loaded. What you're seeing right here in this video, they only had like 2 aisles of toys, but man, they had a lot of stuff packed in there. That's why this is like an 8-minute clip, because it took me forever to go through all this. But here we go. They had the Black Panther helmet there. I noticed that here a little bit later. Here's Namor, Moss Man. I thought he was $15, but he is down to $9.99. As he is in all other Ollie stores. Everett Ross. I was trying to find Jimmy Woo. So we're looking for Woo. We're trying to find John Krasinski. If nobody gets that joke, he had a little skit. That guy that plays Jimmy Woo had a little skit on The Office one time. I like the Human Torch figure, but I've already got it. It'd be nice to find Mr. Fantastic and the Thing at Ollie's. There was a Wrestler Scarlet and a bunch of Mario figures. Had Kamek from the movie, you got Mario, Cat Mario there from the Mario movie line. And I think we find some of the other Mario figures here, the video game line. I can't remember. If not, it'll be at the Ollie's you'll see me in next. And I don't know if you can see it, but I didn't see it there. Oh, yeah, I did find Jimmy Woo. Never mind. Haha, there we go. And there is, they got a bunch of Jimmy Woos. I wish they'd get some more of that wave. Was that the wave we had Red Skull in it? I think somebody was talking about that, but I would like to find the Red Skull figure for sure. I only saw that a few times at retail, let alone find them at Ross for $10, or Ollie's for $10. We're just trying to see what's behind Jimmy Woo. I know you're getting a close-up there of that Fisher-Price toy. I apologize. I was happy to find Jimmy. Still got Battle Armor He-Man. And here I decide to kind of scan it shelf by shelf. Look at all the Everett Ross figures. I don't know if that was all Everett Ross or it was the entire wave, but there's a lot of Everett Ross right there on the front of those boxes. Here we had a little bit of die cast and some random stuff thrown in there. We're just slowly panning it so we don't miss anything. The Hobbit Hero clicks down there was pretty cool. And you kind of saw it there to the right. This place had a metric crap ton of Ric Flair WWE superstars. You'll see that here in a little bit. Didn't see Hollywood Hogan, but they got a buttload of Ric Flair. A little Star Wars, trying to check out what that was. Groot and Luke Skywalker. They look cool. Don't know what they are. I didn't really spend a lot of time looking at them. Again, this hunt clip here is long enough. I didn't want to stretch it out any longer. I like that Z06 vet. If that had been a different color, probably would have bought that. And here they had one of the HeroClix things open, so I was just kind of looking at it to see what it looked like. I never played HeroClix back when it was popular. I've got a few of the little click things I bought just because of the characters. There's all kinds of Dungeons and Dragons. They had all of them. They had the whole movie wave. There were the three, Holga, and then Simon, and I forget the other one's name, Forge. And then they had the three animated ones as well, and I don't know their names either. I apologize. I did watch the Dungeons and Dragons live action movie. I liked it. The cartoon I never watched back in the day. I think it was older, maybe. I'm not for sure. I think it was out when I was a kid. Maybe when I got older. Who knows? Yeah, there's a little Mario Kart figure. There's Kamek. I don't know if I saw Kamek or not. I see the Piranha Plant stuff down there as well. He-Man and Skeletor. And again, guys, I know I'm moving slow here, but again, there's so much on these shelves, I don't want to miss anything. You can see there they got Baron Zemo. That's pretty cool to see. But most of the legends they had, they're ones we've been seeing. You know, they had the Wakanda Forever wave. That's kind of newish as far as Ollie's stock. And then the Jimmy Woo. There, I finally saw the helmet. $29.99. $10 more than Ross. Ross had it for $19 during the Christmas season. That's when I bought mine. Kind of regret buying that thing. It hardly fits my fat head. There you got a Koopa Troopa. A couple Piranha Plants back in there. I started to buy the Koopa Troopa, but I couldn't remember if I already had him. I didn't want more than one. Piranha Plant, Cat Mario. There's Kamek. Another Troopa. And we're just digging through here, guys, see what we can find. There's Peach. I grabbed her at the last Ollie store I went to one day last week. And I got Ross. There was Kamek. That's all the Ric Flair. Those were all WWE Superstars Ric Flair. Every box of that was Ric Flair figures. And as you can see, there's more laying around there and more back in there. Once again, metric butt ton of Nature Boy Ric Flair figures. If you want to army build Ric Flair, go to the Marion, Virginia Ollie's, and you can army build till your little heart is content with Ric Flair WWE Superstars, because they got a lot of them. Whole lot of them. These Star Wars figures, I don't know what's good, bad, or ugly, but I hadn't seen it when I picked up there. I hadn't seen those very much in all these stores. I've seen these little 2-packs before. It may have been in this one last time I was in there, but hadn't seen them in a while. They only had one or two of the basketball hoops there. I was just checking that out. I've debated on buying those, but I don't know what I'd do with them. There's a Tanuki Mario, and we are responsible toy hunters. We're returning him over to the rest of his flock. And now we're going back to this. And they got a buttload of the basketball. I didn't look through all the basketball players, see who they have. They did have a lot of them. More of those little Star Wars sets, just seeing what was crammed down in those boxes. Another hoop I was pointing at. What else we got? Looking up to the top shelf. Again, we're just kind of slowly scanning. I'm looking for that WWE 4-pack of Hogan, Becky Lynch, Austin, and The Rock. I have yet to see that in an Ollie's. And if I call this store Ross during this, I apologize, guys. I'm old. I get confused easily, and I call Ross Ollie's and Ollie's Ross all the time. Now, right here, I could not believe they've got boxes and boxes of the Way with their Zorana and Dusty, and not one freaking Crimson Guard. Now, do I want to buy one? Nope. I got two of those boxed ones. I got two of the Retro Guard already. But my hunter's pride, I have not found a $4.99 Crimson Guard at Ollie's, and I'm hoping to find one day. So again, we didn't see one there. We dig through all these crap trying to find there. I find a whole treasure trove more of Dusty and Zoranas, but no Crimson Guard, no number 50 back in there. Still though, good stock of GIJoes. I've never seen that many Dusties and Zoranas in an Ollie's store before. And here again, we're trying to find a place to put these and dig back in here to see, maybe back there, if they had the Crimson Guard. And I'll go ahead and tell you, spoiler alert, they did not. What else we doing here, guys? We're looking around. We do find one more cool Marvel Legends find, and it's not the Age of Apocalypse figures. It's one that a lot of people army built from Ollie's last holiday season. I had not seen in a while, so there I'm voicing my frustration with not finding the Crimson Guard. The Age of Apocalypse, that Colossus Build-A-Figure, in my opinion, out of the ones I've built, that is the best Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure that I have ever put together, is that Colossus Age of Apocalypse. $9.99. There's $12.99. I don't know what they're talking about there. Black Widow, hadn't seen that in a while either. And then we're right there. I about knocked off the other. I got kind of excited. The Hand Ninja. They had 3 of them here on the shelf, but we might find some more before the end of the clip, which is almost there. Hurry up, man, collect. Show it. Show it. Show it. You got 3 right there. I was staging that for a picture. You probably saw it in the thumbnail. And then up top right there, there's like 4 more up in that box. But that's going to do it, guys. Enjoy. And yes, I am in another Ollie's. Let's take a look here and see what they got. We're one in Bristol, Virginia now. Metal machines. Not bad. There's a Bo-Katan. Mario. Oh, look here. They got Parks and Recreation. Seinfeld. And then Suicide Squad. Those little people thingies. $10 for those. I don't know if those are something people like. I never heard of them before. Same sometimes at Target, but other than that. What do we got here? Character cars from Cars. Still got a Baroness, a Mission Fleet. That's kind of cool, the Grand Inquisitor. I don't know if I've seen that before. I think it's $5. $4, that's close. There's Ric Flair, man. Hey, Ric Flair is all over. He's the patron hostess of Ollie's in the same method that Siren was the patron hostess of Ross back during the holiday season. See a buttload of Star Wars figures over there, starting lineups too. Again, the big thing we're looking for is that wrestling 4-pack. I haven't found that yet. Still got a bunch of the Motu stuff there, and like I said, a bunch of Ric Flair. There's Skeletor, Clamp Champ, Mossman, Super Mario thing over there. And more Mossman. They had a bunch of him at Christmas. So if they got rid of any of them. Hardly. Went through one hand Jimmy Woo here. Let's check out this back wall. I did see some Mario sitting there. Cat Mario and regular Mario. There's Tanuki Mario. There's Kamek, a bunch of regular Marios. Who's that on the end? That's Mario as well. Just shiny. More Mario. Oh man, I paid full price for this thing. $5.99 for Ouija. Ooh, there is Toad. I do need Toad. We're probably going to get that. And let's see what this one is. Tanuki Mario. Another Luigi stuck back there. Oh, this is Luigi. Where's Toad? There we go. I got the wrong one there. Another Toad. I saw a Shy Guy somewhere. Am I seeing things? I know I saw Shy Guy in this wave. Huh. There's Larry hanging out back there. I don't think I've seen any of the Koopas yet. Ollie's. Oh, stand up, Larry. Oh, his bubble's crushed. Yep, there's Larry. Where did I see Shy Guy? Is that him back there? There's another Toad back there. Was that Shy Guy? I'm wasting value. That's Tanuki Mario. Alright, I'm wasting time here. I thought I saw Shy Guy. I was going to show it to you guys, but I don't see it now. If you guys saw it, you know, I'm glad. Because I don't know where I saw it at. Alright, back on the hunt. Oh, you know, it's been a long day and you start... Oh, there he is. Ha! I knew I saw Shy Guy. And if I didn't see him there, there's Shy Guy. Alright, let's check the back side of this stuff. People down through there trying to decide which way to go. There's a Star Trek, little peoples. What do we got around the front side of this? Battleship, Outer Space. The usual Star Wars stuff. I'm not going to dig through that. It's Grief Kargas and whatever this carded wave right here was. Archives or whatever. Dungeons and Dragons for days and days. Fortnite down there. It's not Snake Eyes. I can tell by the shape of the box. We're not going to dig it out of there. Well, let's see what it is. It's probably Sky and Ollie. Sky and Ollie, yep. Alright, come on, Toad. There's another Ric Flair hanging out over in there. Got some Joe Embed. What's under for Rick? Star Wars. And there it all goes. It's a mess. I say it counts as a buttload of Yellow Rangers. There's some more starting lineups.
don't see any of the hoops. They got a buttload of the players. There's more Ric Flair. The Hollywood Hogan seem to have dried up in the ones I go to, but they still got plenty of Ric Flair. Sorry guys, I know I linger in these things, but you know there's so much. You got to pause for a little bit to kind of scan to see what you're looking at. Nerf guns. Again, Ric Flairs. All kinds of these Shang-Chi things still hanging out. More Ric Flair. Invisible Woman. And here is our mass quantities of legends. Do they have Jimmy Woo? I don't see Jimmy Woo. Alright, we're going to go to the main toy aisle now, guys. If I see anything down that one, I'll let you see it. If not, that'll probably do it. Yeah, I got a buttload of Mario stuff at this one, so still finding some cool different stuff in Ollie. So check your Ollie store. You haven't been in there in a while, but let's go see what else we can find.
And we're back in the man hut. Let's wrap this up quick, guys, so we can cover some news and cover the tournaments and all that good stuff we're going to talk about here at the end. Haul portion. What did we get from Ollie's? We did get us a toad from Ollie's. Didn't get anything from Walmart. Going to let you know that. We did pick that toad up there to round out our classic Mario characters. Also, we got Everett Ross and we got Jimmy Woo. I'm going to take these out of the box. I've got these guys. I like the actors that played these guys. Really enjoyed Jimmy Woo's character, but this guy did a little skit on The Office one time where they pretended he was John Krasinski's character, Jim. I thought it was funny, so I wanted to get the actor's figure. And then Martin Freeman, man, he plays on Sherlock. If nobody's watched the Sherlock that has him and Benedict Cumberbatch in it, watch that show. It is freaking amazing. But I did enjoy him in that, as well as the MCU, and also as the Hobbit. He was Bilbo Baggins. So we did pick these two figures up from Ollie's as well. And I've got so much crap here, I can't hardly find a place to put them. Now, let's go into some things we got from online buys this week. We got a pre-order in from McFarlane Toy Store. We did pre-order Mr. Zaz. A lot of people were giving this figure crap because of the eyes mostly, but hey, when he first came out, this is what he looked like. I think this is somewhat accurate, comic accurate to the first look that he had there. Is it the sexy, cool look he had in the late to mid-90s? Nah, probably not. But once again, it is kind of accurate when he first came around there. And Zaz is one of my favorite Batman baddies, so I did want to grab this and get it. I think people were calling this like the Cody Rhodes Mr. Zaz or something like that. I don't know. But it was McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. We did pick this up. Well, pre-ordered it, and it finally came in. Alright, next thing I got. This was a GameStop exclusive that I never saw in a GameStop, but McFarlane Toy Store put this sucker up for order the other day, so I did order it. It is the Arkham Knight Prestige Suit Batman. And again, I got it off mcfarlanetoystore.com because I never saw it at GameStop. But this was on my hunt videos, or my Wednesday videos here a while back, from one of the things I was trying to find, and we finally found it, although it was online, not at a GameStop. Now, let's take a look at some other pre-orders that came in. I pre-ordered this quite a while ago from mcfarlanetoystore.com and had kind of given up on it, you know, coming in, to be quite honest. There's a person at my front door, apparently. But it finally came in. We got the Superpowers wave. We got the Skull Ship. We got probably what is, I think, the coolest thing of this wave is vehicle-wise. You got the Brainiac here, the gold label with the little different colored Skull Ship. This thing looks great. It's going to be very tempting not to crack this thing open, but we're going to leave it in box for now. And then we got the Bug. I saw this thing for $14 on clearance at Walmart here a while back, but once again, I knew I had it pre-ordered, so we didn't pick it up. And we got our gold Superman. We have got Blue Beetle. And then we've got, with the coolest figure of the wave in my opinion, Kilowog. We have our manga Batman figure, which looks good as well. Almost to the end, we got our Sinestro. And last and certainly not least, our 80s gym teacher retired Brainiac. And that is it, guys. That's the hunt, that's the haul, that's the online stuff. Now, let's take a look at some toy news, some things I'm trying to find, some things you might want to try to find, some pre-orders, and then we'll wrap the video up discussing the Manhunt World Championship. Let's get rolling. Let's take a look at what I'm currently looking for. I've still got these things on here because I still haven't found the Voltron Lions. Trying to find these things at Target, and they're still not available to order on the website. I don't have them all four up here to look at, but I do have down here, I need the red, I need the green, I need the yellow, and I need the blue. I've already got the classic black lion, so I'm good to go. I just need his arms and legs to connect to him. We're still trying to track these down. Been trying to get my target stores, check the DCPIs, and so far the ones in my area are saying there's none coming. They can't even find them in their system, so hopefully we'll find these lions one of these days. But for now, we're still trying to find these things. Now, some other things I'm trying to find and some new items coming out you might want to keep an eye out for. We're going to go to Hasbro Pulse and show these things, but let's scroll down a little bit, and you got the Iron Man retro carded wave here. Ignore the Thor figure there. He doesn't go with these. But you got the Model 1 Gold, you got the Model 9, the Model 20, you got She-Hulk, Whiplash, and then Count Nefaria. Those are starting to show up in Target stores. I know several toy hunters have already found them. Man Collects is not one of them yet. We're still trying to track them down. But, keep an eye on your Target stores. They are starting to show up. They're actually hitting a little bit earlier, I think, than what people anticipated them to. But the two I'm looking for, Model 9 and Model 20, and maybe She-Hulk. I want to see the She-Hulk figure to see what it looks like. But I like that classic comic look. For the She-Hulk character, we may grab that. But this Model 9 is a definite pickup as soon as I can find it. Model 20 is another I want to look at. May end up grabbing it as well. But keep a check on your Target stores, because they are starting to get the retro carded Iron Man wave of these 6 figures you're seeing me hover over right here. But looking at this Thor figure, this wave is starting to show up at Macy's stores. I think in the Toys R Us section, wherever they got going on at Macy's stores now. I don't have a Macy's store in my area, guys, so I don't know. But keep a check at your Macy's. I've seen, again, several hunters finding these popping up there. The only one I haven't seen anybody find yet, to scroll down, is Cable. He's actually still available for pre-order on. I thought he was sold out. We might have to do some pre-order on some Cable here as soon as we're going to have to wrap this up. But the rest of these figures, I have seen that people put posts to finding these of Icarus, Red Widow, that Thor we looked at a second ago, Khazar, Wolfsbane, and Superior Iron Man. So if you got Macy's stores in your areas, keep a check. They seem to be showing up there now. Alrighty, let's get into something else that has been showing up in some Target stores. That is the latest wave of the McFarlane Toys Collector's Edition figures. And right here they are, the entire wave. You got Starfire, you got the Penguin, you got Captain Boomerang. As usual, there's a flippin' platinum variant with every one of these 3 figures. But you can see here, if you can see the picture, it's probably kind of small, but it's got a picture of the Captain Boomerang variant. You get the superpower. This is the variant that I want, that platinum penguin that looks like the old Toy Biz Superpowers figure. And then down here, Starfire's got black hair, has a black outfit on for her variants. But again, keep a check on your Target stores. These have been showing up. I've been seeing it on Instagram, and some of my other buddies talked about seeing them, people finding them as well. So check your Targets. They're starting to get these as well. Now, let's take a look at a few pre-orders. Don't have that many on here, guys, and most of it is, I think all of it actually is McFarlane Toys stuff, so let's take a look here what we got. Well, no, we got an awesome Marvel Legend we're going to take a look at as well. It's coming soon. This thing went up for pre-order today. It is a glow-in-the-dark version of the Killer Croc from Batman Arkham Asylum. Looks like it's getting released on July the 26th. It's $50. Now, they put out a glow-in-the-dark Swamp Thing here a while back. I don't think Swamp Thing was $50. I'm thinking he was $30 or $40. I don't remember. Mega figs are usually what, $39.99? I guess maybe it was $50. I don't know. But anyways, this looks kind of cool. I like glow-in-the-dark stuff, and Killer Croc is one of my all-time favorite Batman Rogues galleries because I think he's big and he's tough and he's cool looking. And then a glow-in-the-dark version of him, man, you could do. For people that do figure photography, they could do some cool stuff with that right there. Not just with Batman stuff. That's just a cool looking figure. But again, don't know if Man Collects is going to get it, but it did go up for pre-order today. Again, it is $49.99 and is only available on Amazon. I didn't cover this. I think this may have came out before I started doing this little section on these Wednesday videos, but this is still up for pre-order on McFarlane Toys. I don't know about anywhere else, but this did go wide. I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. I haven't got it yet, but I got it pre-ordered. This Kryptonite Doomsday, guys, a Doomsday figure comes out. Odds are, Man Collects, he's going to buy it. I've got this thing on pre-order. I think it looks cool. I think Ahsoka, I'm not sure if it's how you say it, or Ahsoka the Geek or something on Instagram, has already got one of these. He had some pictures posted where he had the glow-in-the-dark effect showing on it. And I gotta say, it looked really, really cool. I am really looking forward to getting this figure. Again, huge fan of Doomsday, the Death in Superman, and all that stuff. Loved that story back in the 90s. And we're looking forward to getting this one in. But if you are wanting to get this figure and say you can't find it on a Big Bad Toy Store or anything, it is still available for pre-order on mcfarlanetoystore.com. Only thing that sucks is McFarlane shipping is a bit on the pricey side. All right, let's take a look at a Marvel Legend now. I saw this drop. This actually goes up for pre-order tomorrow. Let's just bring it up and get it off of Doomsday here. I couldn't find the promotional images, so I've got the video they had here on Instagram, and I paused it on the Hulkbuster. Now, the Iron Man, the small Iron Man figure does not come with this, only the big Hulkbuster, but this goes up for pre-order. Actually, the day this video drops, Wednesday, May 22nd at 1 p.m., Eastern Standard Time. You can see over here it does go up for pre-order. It's going to be on Hasbro Pulse. I don't know if this is wide. I think that it is. I think you'll be able to order this on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and all that stuff as well. But only thing about this, I want it. Don't get me wrong. I love the Hulkbuster Iron Man. I just wondered about the price. The size, you can see how much bigger he is than a regular Marvel Legend. You know, he's probably going to be, I'm thinking $60. I'm thinking $59.99. Price point on this thing, just because you had the Green Goblin from No Way Home that came out. He was $50. Doc Ock was $30. I think what, $28 or $38.99. I'm thinking he's going to be $59.99, just given his size. Maybe more. I don't know. $59.99 is my guesstimate, but we'll know tomorrow, as today, as you're watching this video. If you watch on the day that it drops. At 1 o'clock, we'll know what it costs. But again, I don't think this will last super long. And depending on the price, if it is $59.99, I'm going to pre-order it. If it's more than that, I'm probably going to skip it. But again, looking forward to this. It does look, regardless of the price, it looks awesome. Kudos for Hasbro for giving us another solid release, in my humble opinion. Now, we got 2 McFarlane Toy Store pre-orders coming up here. The Man Collects is also excited about. Also kind of worried about the price point as well. The first one, this will be Amazon exclusive. Everybody knows the tumbler is coming. So you got the camouflage version here. This is the one that Bane used when he took over the city, or Bane's henchmen had several of them there in Dark Knight Rises. But this looks pretty cool. It is going to be an Amazon exclusive. It goes up for pre-order on Amazon on May the 31st. They usually put theirs up around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 noon. So if you can check your Amazon website there on May 31st, hopefully get you one of these camouflage tumblers if you want one. This one does not come with a figure, and I think I saw someone post a price of $69.99. Now don't quote me, I don't know if that is official or not, but again, that was a price that I saw somewhere today, was $70 for this thing without a figure. Which, if it is that, I'm going to give McFarlane some credit, because I really thought this would be a whole lot more expensive than $70. Even with the figure, I don't think it's going to be over $100. I mean, if you're getting it $70 here for the thing, it may be around $100. But again, you got this thing coming May 31st, and then also only on McFarlaneToys.com, you got the classic black Batman tumbler there from the Dark Knight trilogy. It does also go up for pre-order on May 31st, and once again, this is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. You have to go to their website to get it. I'm looking forward to this. I am going to get this. Honestly, I would love to have 2. I like to have one to keep. That's what I've done with my Flash Batmobiles up here. You can't see them both, but I got both of those he put out up here. One in box, and then there was one out of box on top of it. Don't know if I'll do that with the tumbler, depending on the price. If they are, say, $79, $80, still don't know if I'm going to get 2 of them or not. I want to get the camouflage one and this one, so we may just get one of each. But I am going to try to get at least one of each of these. Again, depending on the price point of this one. Has it got more promotional pictures on here? Here we go. This one comes with Lucius Fox. You get a Morgan Freeman action figure. A Morgan Freeman action figure. How awesome is that? The only one Morgan Freeman figure I got is the old classic Robin Hood figures from back in the day. I've got a figure of his character from that movie. But again, this thing looks great. I love they made it a 2-seater. Just, I want to see the price. The price has got me nervous on this one. I'm afraid it's going to be, over $100. Don't know yet. Right now, I'm going to guesstimate $99.99 with the. Well, I don't know. He made it that freaking White Knight thing $89. I'm going to say $119.99. $120. That's what I'm going to guess for this thing. We'll see how far I'm off, but $119.99 is my guess on this one, and then $69.99 is going to be my guess on this one, just because I think I saw a spoiler today with the price. But again, May 31st for both of them. And again, this does not come with Bane. It is only the tumbler for the camouflage version. And this one does come with Lucius Fox, or, Morgan Freeman. Now, that's the solid stuff we know is coming. This next one, I don't think this is confirmed yet. But I've got this picture up here of the old Playmates Technodrome from the Ninja Turtles. But I think Amazon is going to be an exclusive. I think they're going to have the Playmates is going to re-release this to an Amazon exclusive, is the rumor that I'm hearing. And in my notes, I wrote down the guy AZ Toy Hunters Guild on Instagram. He had it on there today, so I'm giving him full credit. AZ, man, I got this from you where I saw it on Instagram today. But check him out on Instagram, by the way, AZ Toy Hunters Guild. Check him out on there. Guy finds everything. He'll give you all kinds of good toy information. But he was saying what he had heard. This gets released on June the 1st. It'll be $79.99 and an Amazon exclusive for a Playmates re-release of the Technodrome. Now, this is one thing I didn't have when I was a kid. Really, really want it. Hope we can get this thing if it does end up being re-released. So we'll be trying to get this one on June 1st. But as far as our toy news for this week, guys, that wraps it up. Now, let's talk about the Manhunt World Championship. Let's see who won Fight 2, who's going to be fighting in Fight 3, and then we'll wrap it up. Here we are, everyone. We are in the ring with our two competitors in fight number 2. Snake Eyes, Hulk Hogan, our referee here in the back. It has been decided. 120 people voted. The person who won had 69% of the vote. The loser only 31%. And who was it? Who won fight 2? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of fight number 2 of the Manhunt World Championship title tournament is Snake Eyes from GIJoe Classified. He has defeated Hulk Hogan here, who is leaving the ring. Sergeant Slaughter's probably a little bit happy Snake Eyes won. You know, Hogan and Slaughter got some beef back from the early WrestleMania day. I think WrestleMania 7 maybe. But anyways, Snake Eyes is moving on in the tournament. He will face Muhammad Ali after the first round has completed. But now, let's go back to the computer and let's get back to our spinny wheel and let's pick our two competitors for fight number 3. Once again, congratulations to Snake Eyes. Hey everyone, we're back to our selection wheel with our final 4 competitors in the Manhunt World Title Championship Tournament. Now, this round right here will determine our last 2 fights, but you'll only be able to vote on fight number 3 this week. Whoever the last 2 competitors are after this fight is chosen will fight in fight number 4, and you can vote on that one next week. But let's take a look at who we have left to pick from. We have Super Mario, we have Nightfall Batman, we have the Among Us Purple Alien, and Ken Masters from Street Fighter 2. So let's shuffle them up a little bit, and let's see who is going to be the next competitor in fight number 3 of the Manhunt World Championship Tournament. It's going to be, Super Mario. It's me, Mario. He is going to be the first competitor in fight number 3 of our tournament. So let's take Mario off the list, and let's see who is going to step up to the plate to face Mario. Who we got? Here we go. 3 competitors. Who's going to draw the straw to fight Mario? Oh, here we go. We actually got a pretty even size comparison. The Among Us Purple Alien will take on Mario in fight number 3 of the Manhunt World Championship Tournament. Go to my community tab on my YouTube page. You can vote on this fight right now. It is live on there. We'll take a look next Wednesday at who wins and who advances. Now, guys, that means once we take the Among Us Purple Alien out, we only have 2 competitors remaining for round number 1, and that is going to be Nightfall Batman is going to take on Ken Masters. That could be a pretty good one in real life, you know, given their backgrounds. Now, Batman's not using the utility belt, just going to be, you know, good old hand-to-hand combat. But this fight you can vote on next Wednesday after Wildcard Wednesday, and we'll talk about this more then. But the one we're talking about now, we got Super Mario, the Among Us Purple Alien. Again, go to my community tab, cast your vote, and let's see who wins. Alright, let's wrap this up, everyone. Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, if you go to my About page on YouTube, the description of the video you're watching, or look at the splash on the screen, all of those will show you ways to find the Man Collects on Instagram. Look me up and give me a follow, should you choose to. The YouTube page, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer to this content and you wonder what in the world am I seeing, or you've come back several times and you're still wondering what in the world am I seeing, consider giving me a subscribe and seeing what other kind of wacky action figure tournaments I can come up with here on the YouTube channel. With all that, everybody, it is Wednesday. We're going towards the weekend. I hope you are having a great week, and until our Friday video, The Man Collects is signing out.